And we have team coverage on the heat wave, starting with Evelyn Taft. She's here with the first next weather forecast.
Absolutely. And we're going to cut straight to the chase in that next weather forecast because I just want to show you how many days of heat we are seeing here. And of course, we're going to delve into these extended forecasts a little more so in just a bit. But I just want to prepare you because we're expecting numbers like 114, 115, 109, and we're expecting excessive heat warnings to stay with us at least through the weekend. This rivals a historic heat wave we saw back in 2020, and there's a good chance that we could see numbers close to what we saw then. So I do want to break it down with you nicely, right here in our next weather, what we are watching forecast. Peak heat again Thursday and Friday, rivaling that heat wave, elevated fire danger, and a cool down by the weekend. We'll show you how much cooler, of course, across the rest of Southern California. But as you know, that heat is with us, and we have to take it seriously. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Sav. See you in a bit. Well, let's turn now to KCAL's Amanda Starrantino. She's live in Santa Clarita, where temperatures there reached triple digits today. Amanda.
Good evening, Pat. So we spent the day in the Santa Clarita Valley as well as the San Fernando Valley, where temperatures quickly spiked into that triple-digit heat that you mentioned. Right now in Newhall, we're at Hart Park, where it's 102 degrees. Not a lot of people in the park right now, and if they are, they're way back in the shade, understandably so. But really, across the area today, we found that people are just trying to do the best they can to take those extra precautions to navigate safely through this heat wave. Just because it's hot doesn't mean Jose Macias can be off the clock. He tries to get a lot of work done earlier in the afternoon while working in the San Fernando Valley.
I take a time and I go under the shade and drink water and stay safe.
Come back this way.
Cassandra Ibarra of Canoga Park is finding any little bit of shade to keep her toddler Indy cool, but also entertained in this week's heat.
We're doing terrible in this heat. I feel like I'm being lied to with everything like kind of fall and all this pumpkin stuff, and it's triple digits all week.
It's been hot all summer, but things are different now that kids are back in class. So schools like Chaminade College Prep here in West Hills are making some big changes to keep their student athletes safe.
We are canceling games all the time. We've had to cancel 2 field hockey games, canceling golf on Thursday. It's just been rough.
Todd Borowski has his students playing on different fields to keep cool, pushing practices to later in the day, and he's currently trying to purchase water misters for the sidelines.
It's been so hot, and we figured it would make the investment.
The CIF, the governing body for high school sports in California, implemented new mandated rules this year for athletes playing and practicing in extreme heat. A major tool and game changer Chaminade has been using for the past couple of years to check for heat risk is the wet bulb globe thermometer. It measures temperature, humidity, and wind. Each CIF school is now required to use one.
It does make a difference. It helps us know when it's dangerous rather than just standing out here going, no, I think we're okay.
How often right now, because of this heat, are you having to say, too high, we got to switch?
It's been quite often. So since August, because it's been pretty hot.
For symptoms of heat stroke, dizziness, feeling tired, sweating, things that make you feel, palpitations or the other one, anything that makes you feel odd, definitely come to the urgent care.
Dr. Anirudh Rai recommends to stay out of the heat as much as possible, try to stay in the shade, and cover your face, and of course, stay hydrated.
I always tell my patients if you could drink plenty of water, that's the best way because your body can reabsorb that in the best way it can.
And Dr. Rai also says to shoot for about 8 regular-sized bottles of water a day, and you should be doing that even more so when it's hot like this. He also said that for people with certain medications to be extra cautious as well, because those medications, when you're dehydrated, can have side effects that are even more intense. But as Evelyn said, there's more heat on the way, so please stay safe. Live in Newhall, I'm Amanda Starrantino, KCAL News.
All right, thanks so much, Amanda. And the extreme heat is just beginning. And you can always get up-to-date weather in your area on KCAL News and KCAL9.com. And we're also streaming on CBS News Los Angeles.